Corey and Mavirna continue to stroll on the polluted wasteland covered in junk food and soda cans to the ceiling. Mavirna follows the sounds of the fantasy estate game, as Corey follows in pursuit. Her attention to the gaming sounds leads them into a bedroom, which at some point must have been Cody's. This must be Cody's bedroom, Corey mentioned. Judging by how abandoned it looks, I would say was, Maverna replies. Then here's another game noise. This way! They both run up to a nearby doorway only to be greeted by a giant nest of unknown insect species blocking the path. Ew! What do you think it's a nest of? Immediately after Maverna asks that, one of the insects from the nest instantly hops on Maverna's face, making her fall back and fight with it, with Corey trying what he can to help her. The insect looks like a rabbit-sized termite with wings. They finally get the pest off, and Maverna steps on it 2 times. Then Corey finishes it off by kicking the carcass to the side. Well, that answered my question, Maverna reluctantly stated. We need to find some way or something to help us get past it. Corey says this while Maverna scans her eyes around the room to find a vent above the bunk bed. Look, there's a vent. Corey looks up at the vent, then walks back to the doorway where the nest is to shine his lantern past the nest to see if there's something they can use. He then spots something that resembles a ladder. I think I can see a ladder over there. Would you mind giving me a boost to the top so I can go get it? Corey walks over to boost Maverna to the top of the bed. She then pulls off the gate of the vents and infiltrates her way through, holding her flashlight in front of her. Finally, she pushes off the gate covering the vent from the other side of the room and jumps down, to be surprised that the place is filled with mirrors. How pathetically prideful do you have to be to have this many mirrors in your room, she said. I wonder what he looks like now. On second thought, maybe not. Maverna is relieved to notice that her side of the room has sunlight at least. You think that ladder can fit through there? Corey asked. Maverna discovers that the ladder was just random planks of wood sitting next together. Got some bad news, Corey. It's not a ladder. Wow, you got that one right in the ringer. I'm just used to receiving bad news from people. Anyway, let me check around the place for an alternative. Alright. Maverna continues her search around the room, and the first thing she searches is the nearest closet. Once she opens it, an avalanche of holiday decorations begin pouring on her, majority of which are Halloween and Christmas ones. The one that really catches Maverna's attention the most is a 32-inch by 32-inch Learn BTR, a brand name that's pronounced Learn Better, steel security box of fireworks. She knows this because she uses a magnifying glass from the floor to read the box, which says fireworks stash taped on it. Although the downside to all of this is that she needs to find the key for it. Corey? Yeah? I got some good news, and I got some more bad news. Can you guess the bad news again this time? No, but go ahead. I need to find a key to something, making this into a needle in a barn situation. And the very thing you need the key to have something we can use to get rid of the nest. Ah! Corey screams. Are you good in there? I'm alright. I thought something was crawling on my arm, and I dropped my lantern. I'll be fine. I just need to find the lighter again. You better, because he probably has the key hidden on your side somewhere, Maverna said as she resumes her search for the key on her half. While all this is happening, a random being in silhouette flies past Maverna and through the vents. She felt a large gust of wind hit the back of her head, making her spin around quickly to see what it was. She looks around while remaining in a petrified state. Corey? Yeah? I think something is coming your way. Are you sure it wasn't another one of these things we killed? Probably was, but bigger. Get that thing lit now. Okay, I found it. Just needed to feel for it. Corey mutters once he up. Okay, I found it. Just needed a feel for it, Corey mutters once he finds the lighter. Corey lights up his lantern to see that there's a large black termite with wings standing right behind him in the mirror. He becomes scared by it to where he doesn't utter a word until the termite speaks her native tongue. Subtitles appear which reads, "Leave my sanctuary now." This transforms Corey's reaction from scared to confused, to his view into the mirror because it's in the reverse. Corey turns around and flips the subtitles to where he can read them for himself. Then he replies with, "Oh." "Ah!" Corey screamed. The creature begins chasing Corey around the side of the room as Corey throws various items at the thing to defend himself. Mavrina looks around her side to look for something to help Corey. She glances at one dresser mirror that's facing the vent to shine her flashlight and notices the chandelier rod on the other side. This gives her an idea. Use the magnifying glass fire trick with mirrors to burn the chandelier's rod, dropping it on the termite. She sets up all of the mirrors to where the reflections of the rod can bounce off each other. Right before she performs the trick, she yells, "Corey! I'm going to need some help here, Mavi," he yells as he's being chased in circles. "I know, but you need to listen to me carefully. Lure it under the chandelier." "Why? Just do it." All right. Corey stands under the chandelier, and each time the termite charges at him, he'll dodge it and continuously run back in place. "Are you in position?" "Yeah, but I don't know how long I can do this." "Whatever your plan is, you better get it done quick." "Oh, I will," Mavrina says as she performs her trick. As planned, she uses the minimal sunlight from the windows to perform her method. The solar beam reflects off the mirrors, through the vent, to burn a rod, and it drops the chandelier on top of the termite. The termite is not unconscious and laughs like a dumb cartoon character with a deep voice. She laughs. "Wow, great job, thanks," Corey compliments Mavrina. "You see, you should be thankful I came along." "Yeah, I know, but it's still my job." Wait a minute, what the? Corey discovers something else very odd that was on the chandelier. As he walks over towards it, Mavrina goes on a feminist ramble. "Don't think I can't decipher the euphemisms here. By your job, you basically mean man's job. Well, let me tell you something, brother. You didn't seem quite alpha when that thing was chasing you around in there. Probably turned that whole room into a septic tank with how scared you sounded. I mean, that cat did say I was the leader. Maybe I should go find Cody solo." Mavrina laughs a little. Then she becomes worried due to the lack of responses coming from Corey. Corey? 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 Mavrina panics. As she bows down to the floor, she shines her flashlight and looks under the nest for Corey without getting too close to the nest. A key rapidly slides to Mavrina from under the nest. This scares Mavrina to where her hair goes from black to white. "Ah!" she screams. Then her hair goes back to normal as she calmly states, "Oh, it's the key. Who's the scared one now?" Mavrina sighs. "Point taken. Now let's get blasting." "Blasting? It's just fireworks, don't worry." Moments later, Mavrina fills the nest with 5 M80 explosives by throwing them into the hole. Whenever some of the termites get agitated, she would just kill any that try to come at her, and Corey would do the same on his side. Next, she would then close the hole with a jumbo bottle rocket, which she lights. "All right, Corey, it's lit. Get back." Both run to safety while covering their ears as the rocket goes off, exploding the M80s and blowing the entire nest away. Thankfully, the nest is made of very thick texture, making the explosion sounds not come off as loud as usual. This way, the neighbors won't think someone was shot or something of that nature. Corey runs through the now open doorway saying, "Who would have thought Cody's illegal possessions would help us? He better thank us for getting rid of some of the evidence. Now let's go," Mavrina shouts as both her and Corey move on to the next room. "Wait, Corey yelled. What is it now? We need to take some of these fireworks with us. Good idea. But I don't think there's enough space in my pockets for these, Maverna stated. Same here, Corey replied. Look, let's empty our pockets of crap we don't need. The two began emptying their pockets of various items.